Michelle Wie was once considered to be one of the greatest young golfers in the world. But in recent years her career has stalled and she has struggled to reclaim her former glory. What could have gone wrong? In this video, we'll explore the factors that led to her struggles and discuss how she can get back on track. Michelle Wie, the former golf sensation, has had a tumultuous few years on the professional golf tour. After 5 LPGA victories and 2 runner-up finishes in her first 7 seasons, she has yet to register a top 10 finish in the past 5 seasons. This bad news for Michelle Wie is compounded by her recent injuries and bad performances, which have hindered her ability to compete at the highest level. Unfortunately, it seems that she will need to take a great deal of time off to recover and regain her form if she hopes to return to the LPGA Tour as a competitive force. Furthermore, Michelle Wie has been hampered by numerous injury problems since her last tournament wins in 2014, resulting in a prolonged spell of poor results and lack of form on the course again. The last 6 years have been particularly difficult for Michelle Wie. She has been plagued by injuries and consequently, it has impacted negatively her performance on the golf course. She has not had a tournament win since 2014, which is a big blow for the former US Open champion, who showed so much promise early in her career. Factors contributing to Michelle Wie's decline. One contributing factor to Michelle Wie's decline is the fact that she has been hampered by several injuries over the past few years. This has not only affected her performance on the golf course, but also her ability to practice and stay ahead of the competition. Michelle has been battling wrist and knee injuries off and on for the past few years, which has caused her to miss multiple tournaments and practice sessions. This lack of consistency has been a major factor in her struggle to compete in the top tier of women's golf, leading to a sharp decline in her ranking and overall performance. Michelle's injuries have also hurt her mental health and confidence. She has found it difficult to stay motivated due to her ongoing physical ailments, which has further affected her ability to perform at the highest level. All these factors have led to a tough time for Michelle Wie, who was once considered one of the top golfers in the world. Additionally, Michelle Wie has also had to deal with the increased competition from other young golfers on the professional circuit, which has further hampered her ability to remain at the forefront of the game next. Bad news for Michelle Wie doesn't stop there. The ever-growing competition from other young and talented golfers on the professional circuit has hurt her ability to stay on top of the sport. This has been detrimental to her success and overall performance as a professional golfer. The impact of injuries on Michelle Wie's performance. Michelle Wie has been plagued with injuries throughout her career, which has had a significant impact on her overall performance. The bad news for the professional golfer is that these injuries have resurfaced, leading to a disappointing start to the 2020 season. Wie, who has battled through several ailments throughout her career, including a hand injury in 2016 and an unfortunate break in her wrist in 2019, has yet to make any progress on the course this year. As a result, she's been forced to take a break from competing until further notice. This bad news is sure to be difficult for her fans who have been supporting her throughout her career. But hopefully, she will be able to bounce back and make all of us proud once again soon. In 2015, she suffered a wrist injury that caused her to miss 3 cuts and 2 top 10 finishes. This was followed by another wrist injury in 2016 that further set back her progress. Unfortunately, Michelle Wie has not been the same since these 2 wrist injuries. Despite trying and undergoing various treatments, she has been unable to regain the same level of performance that she achieved before them. She has already missed 7 cuts this season, and her best finish has been a tie for 18th, which shows how much her game has suffered as a result of her injuries. As a result of these injuries, Michelle Wie has struggled to regain her form and find consistency in her game, leaving her unable to compete at the highest level. In conclusion, Michelle Wie has unfortunately not been able to compete at the highest level as a result of her injuries. This has caused her to struggle to regain her form and find consistency in her game, making it difficult for her to make a mark on the competitive golf scene. How has Michelle Wie responded to criticisms? Michelle Wie has often responded to criticisms by stressing the importance of embracing failure and learning from it. She believes that perseverance is key when it comes to overcoming adversity, and will often remind her fans that the strongest oak tree in the forest is one that has been through the toughest storms. Unfortunately, bad news for Michelle Wie has come in recent weeks as a result of a bad start to her PGA Tour season. Despite her usual optimism, it has become increasingly challenging for Wie to put a positive spin on her bad form, as she continues to struggle with bad luck and injuries. Her bad news is compounded by the fact that other top-tier female golfers have been performing well, making it seem much harder for Wie to make a comeback. Regardless of the bad news, Michelle Wie's resilience and determination remain unquestioned, and she will surely strive to bounce back when the time comes. Wie has also drawn attention to the fact that despite the pressures of being a professional athlete, she still manages to stay positive and find joy in her life. She recently shared an Instagram post saying, "No matter how many times I fall and get back up, I'm so grateful for the journey and what I have achieved despite every obstacle thrown my way." Thus, bad news for Michelle Wie is certainly not the end of the world. Despite the struggles that come with being a professional athlete, she still finds joy in life and never fails to stay positive. Her recent Instagram post further proves her optimistic outlook, where she stated that no matter how many times she falls, she is thankful for every obstacle she has faced throughout her journey. Possible solutions to help Michelle Wie rebound. To help Michelle Wie in her career rebound, she should focus on improving her physical health and fitness. This includes getting a proper amount of sleep, eating a healthy diet, and exercising regularly. Unfortunately, bad news for Michelle Wie came in the form of injuries that have kept her away from the course. To make a comeback, she must also focus on her mental health and wellness by taking breaks, finding time to relax, and refraining from putting too much pressure on herself. With a better balance of physical and mental health, Michelle Wie will be well prepared to face any bad news that comes her way. Additionally, Michelle can look into seeking professional help from golf coaches and/or mental health professionals to develop new strategies for success and better manage the mental challenges associated with the sport. This could include visualization techniques or mindfulness training techniques to boost confidence and better manage stress levels. Besides the bad news for Michelle Wie, there are a few steps she can take to get back on the right track. Professional help such as golf coaches and mental health professionals can provide guidance and support to build new strategies and better manage mental challenges with the hold, including visualization and mindfulness training techniques to help her boost her confidence and reduce stress levels. Conclusion: what the future holds for Michelle Wie. Despite her struggles to stay healthy, Michelle Wie is still determined to continue playing golf for many years to come. Unfortunately, it looks like she is not getting the luck she needs, as news recently surfaced regarding her health. We announced that she underwent another surgery, this time on her right hand to treat carpal tunnel syndrome. This is the same hand she had injured in an accident back in 2017. Doctors are hopeful that this surgery will give her the relief she has been so desperately searching for, and that she can go back to playing golf soon. Her goal is to keep competing and to make a comeback, which certainly won't be easy given her recent misfortunes with injuries and surgeries. She will likely need to find new ways of rehabilitating her injury and improving her fitness if she is going to be able to compete in the future. Unfortunately, bad news for Michelle Wie has meant she has had to take a step back from the golfing world and focus on her recovery. After announcing her withdrawal from the LET Access Series event due to the recurring injury, she is likely looking for ways to ensure that this doesn't happen again. Michelle Wie has been known for her determination and strength throughout her career, despite facing obstacles like injury constantly, and is sure to come back in full force come 2021. As she moves forward, It is clear that regaining the form that saw her win so many tournaments early in her career will be an uphill battle, but one that she has the determination and skill to overcome next. Bad news for Michelle Wie. Although she is hopeful and determined to regain her form and win more tournaments, it is evident that the task ahead of her won't be easy. Despite this, she is determined to push forward and succeed in reclaiming the success she had earlier in her career. It is clear that faced a great deal of adversity throughout her young career. However, with the right guidance and hard work, she can overcome these issues and reclaim her spot on the leaderboard. With enough dedication and focus, there is no doubt that she has the potential to reach her full potential and rise to the top of the golf world once again.